I wasn't recording anything. Now it's recording? Who started the record? I didn't. I wasn't even ready. Well, we'll see if this stays. I don't know. I might edit it. So we're going to start with some oracles first. Since we have a new moon, then we have a full moon in Taurus, and we have the eclipse, and it is the last eclipse of the year, Cancer. I guess we'll start with that. I feel so definitely a water sign energy, feeling a lot of change, a lot of fluctuation, very intense feelings. Could be like feeling sensitive or moody, or just very open, very in tune to what it is that's going on around you, inside of you, inside of others. Second house energy, owning, ruled by Taurus energy, and that is going to be the full moon. So that is all about your material gains and what it is that you value. What do you really put a good portion of your your money focus, your money drive into? How does that work? What do you invest in, believe in, surround yourself in? Taurian energy, all of your senses, what stimulates you physically. And then we have the Libra balance coming into play as well. So I just feel like here, this is basically like you are feeling it's time to bring a change into your money matters, into your finances, maybe into how you spend, maybe into how you save. You could be, starting like investing, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. That's like really big, really something that's smart to look into and, think about taking a piece of an investment and doing something with that. So you could be signing contracts. You could be thinking about that coming up around that time here with second house and owning. Maybe you're, thinking about moving or purchasing a house, or, maybe doing something that has to do with um, properties, investment, something really large of that nature. What else is coming in for collective spirit? What do they need to know with this energy here? Jupiter, abundance. Hey, hey, hey. So definitely a time of prosperity, a time of, maybe traveling or learning something new. Whatever it is that you've been working on or trying to manifest, I feel it's going to be significant. Maybe like towards the end of the year, maybe towards like the end of 2021, because we have Aquarius and Jupiter, or Jupiter is in Aquarius, and I want to say that maybe it goes retrograde again in Aquarius, or it could be, if it's like Vedic, it's back in Capricorn. Um, I'm so dry. I have to like, but it's easy. You can just Google it, so to know. But if you have those placements, this could be really something that you feel, and it impacts you in some way or another. Um, like I said, with Jupiter transiting Aquarius, and I think Saturn is too. And like, if they're not in them right now, it's like they will be. They're gonna be retrograde in them, and then like they do some kind of little dance again around December, and then like hop back to doing something again around in January. And both of those times are around Sagittarius season, they're around Capricorn season and Aquarius season. So like I said, if you have these placements, and you're really focused on your stability or your finances, something more on your practical end of your life, I feel like you're trying to bring that into balance now. You got Yod here, your destiny. So this is all about, you could have a Yod in your chart. Again, something else you can look up if you don't know what it is, but it's basically just an aspect in your chart that forms a triangle like that. And the point, whatever sign and planet that is at this point, is usually just something that can be a heavy indicator that you could be going through something in your life that's very challenging, that's very trying, and will require a lot of strength and adversity for you to be able to make it through, and to evolve and become the person that Spirit and God are trying to guide you to become your highest self. Because I mean, that's really what it all is about. Everything that we go through, whether it's good, bad, ugly, it's all to make us a better version of ourselves, and to spread and teach our experiences to each other, so we can all learn from each other, and help each other on our journeys through this thing that we call life. So you are on your path here, with this Yod destiny. I haven't had anyone really get this card too much, so that lets me know that collective, there is a very big energetic shift that a lot of you who are awakening to this path, and to the path of your higher alignment, your higher self, um, you're about to really, step foot into that. If you're not in it already, which more than likely you probably are. So we also have your last card here is the air element, communicating. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, which we already had Libra here. So could be Aquarian or Gemini energy that you have in your chart as well. If not, it just means that you're embodying this energy. So using your mental, using your mind to really, get across your points, the things that you're trying to express, the things that you're trying to change, the thing that you're trying to bring into balance. If it requires you to express those things to others, which usually, obviously, most of us have to talk to people in our daily life. So, more than likely, this is just saying that you are taking a path to take more initiative into your destiny. And also, even though Mercury is not just air element, it's earth as well, I feel like this is mercurial energy. So this makes me think too, like maybe your destiny could be in something of communications, like social media, maybe influencer, maybe, radio, or I don't know, some type of business that, or, career or anything for that matter that just pertains to communication, but it being something that is more so that could be definitely in your life path and something that you could find a great deal of abundance in. So cool. Cool, collective. Cool. Let's get some more astrological energy here. What's going on in collective's energy? What's shifting and changing in their life, spirit? Thank you for your messages. Thank you for your love and your guidance. And thank you for your support. All the archangels, known and unknown, angels and ancestors of the divine love and light. What messages do we have for collective? What astrological messages do we have for the collective that's going on in Scorpio season? And if we are looking at Vedic astrology as well, because I love to hop back and forth because I have a Gemini moon, so I'm kind of crazy. But anyways, so we would be still kind of in Libra season, which is befitting for what energy is here, right? All right. So we have Pluto Transformation. So you're feeling this transformation coming on. You know that it's taking place. Two water energies here going on. So you know that this transformation is taking place. You know there's going to be some type of, change and renewal. You're like just really tapping into a new personal power with this feeling that you have going on. Pluto represents death, things that are in the shadow. Again, Scorpio energy. Um, very, instinctive, very fixating type of intuitive, nudging, psychic energy, if you will. So I just feel like this is something that you already know where you're being guided to. And then you have trine, which is the flow. So I like this with the second house energy. That makes me feel like, things are going to start flowing in here. Money's going to start flowing in here. This is a harmony. This is all about your benefits. And then we already have Jupiter offering up, that abundance there. Those gifts that Jupiter has, especially like I said, Jupiter is transiting in the signs back and forth basically between Capricorn and Aquarius. So either way, when things go about and we have this eclipse and then it shifts and everything changes, you're going to be gifted with some type of blessing, rewards, some type of prosperity here in abundance with the Jupiter. Something that's really going to give you a gift that you can support or use, and it'll bring support to you in some type of way, because that's what a trine is. Look, we have another triangle here as well. And I already said the yod was the destiny. That's two triangles. So maybe your name starts with an A, or that's important on some level, maybe. So either way, this is a ebb and flow type of energy. This is positive. This is harmonious. So, and then for the Libra imbalance, we have Neptune, your dreams. So this is something that is, you've been dreaming about it. I mean, you've been feeling, this is Neptune energy, which is also Piscean energy. Again, Jupiter was the traditional house ruler of Pisces, which we know Neptune now is the modern ruler. But I just feel like this definitely says here that there is a lot of synchronistic energy around you that you've already been feeling, that you've been seeing. And now this is stuff coming into play. This is about, Pisces rules the 12th house. That's about spirituality, the veil, between worlds, between the subconscious and the conscious mind, having this sort of empathetic energy about yourself, very intuitive, very ideal, kind of watery, murky type of energy, like very like fantasy driven. So maybe you're somebody that's been feeling this, you've been kind of playing it out in your head and just thinking about it. Um, but now I feel like something concrete here with this second house energy, because that's earth sign, that's going to make it more practical and bring it down. It's going to apply a different level to it because it's owning, you have ownership of this now, which is something you may not have had before. But if you did have it, then maybe you just weren't aware of it. And now this is something that's, this is something that's going to be happening now. This is something that's going to be taking place for you here now. Eighth house, more Scorpio energy. More Scorpio energy. So this is something that's going to be happening like very soon. Like soon, you could already be experiencing some of this now. You could be experiencing some of these blessings here in Scorpio season. It is the weekend as I'm doing this now, so depending when you watch this or you get this back, whether this unfolds for you in Scorpio season and you this just confirms it for you, or something Scorpio is very heavy in your chart here with this eighth house intimacy. You could be having more closeness with someone as well with this Cancer and feeling maybe you've been dreaming of connecting with someone and that's going to be happening here. But eighth house is also other resources or assets that come from like investments and contracts and inheritances, things like that. But it's also that underworld energy, kundalini awakening energy. So you could be having some of that going on. We have third house. Wow, air sign energy. This is just heavy air, very heavy air, earth and water. Very heavy earth, air, water here. Definitely. So third house, Gemini energy, siblings, your community. This is everyday traveling. So there definitely could be something here that you're getting set up and you're traveling about through your community. You're going to be working with people in your community. You could be trying to establish something to set up that kind of circulates and affects your social surroundings, or how like your community or your social peers see you, their perception of you. That's also communication as well. Third house energy. That's also mercurial energy, Mercury, like I said before. So you definitely could be in some type of like social media platform, or you're online, or like a lot of texting, emails, that sort of thing. Also pictures, photography. Someone could be a photographer here. That could be in your destiny as well. Or someone maybe does a lot of short distances, like short commutes for their work or something, or that's what they do a lot. Like maybe they're out and they're driving in their car a lot. It's like talking and driving or something. I don't know. It's weird. And then we have Leo the Lover. So yeah, definitely a little bit of love coming up in here. Spice it up. So you could be dealing with someone that you're meeting, a new person that you're meeting, and that is how you are. Maybe you meet them on a dating site, maybe you meet them on like social media, or they're watching you on social media, or they see you interact with other people, or they see you out and about. Maybe, oh my gosh, look what's on the bottom. Mercury. Okay, what did I say? Big, heavy on the communication. Hot and heavy on the communication. Maybe you like debate. Maybe you are a lawyer, or this person could be a lawyer, or you could be doing a lot of debating, um, dealing with something in the legal or the law um, area. Something with analysis, a reporter, journalist, um, but just having a lot of ideas, being very smart, being very intellectual, expressing yourself, expressing your different opinions with other people or disagreements or things like that. But maybe you do that for a living, or that's something that you want to do. Or it could just be, like I said, you meet someone and, you know, this is what's going to be going on for you for the rest of, I would say, like, we're just going to do the rest of 2021, I feel, with this kind of energy here, because it seems like something that's going to kind of roll out until Aquarius season, maybe even Pisces season at the latest. Well, maybe even Taurus season of next year with the owning. You know, because it could be something that you're building up now, you're establishing now. So come Taurus season of next year of 2022, you could have whatever it is that you're trying to own, or the elevation status that you're trying to have at that time. You know, if you're trying to level up and you have a goal in mind, you could see full on complete results that you were trying to get maybe around that time. So and I'm gonna do a reading for Scorpios after this, and Pisces, just for them. So we have look at the bigger picture. So yeah, that's what I feel like you're doing. Like you're zooming out, or you know what I mean? Like it's not even really that you're zooming in. I mean, I feel like you've already honed in on something that you have, that it is that you want to bring about. And I feel that now you're like expanding it, and you see what it is that you want for the future. Yeah, don't let the past hold you back. South node energy. So definitely focus on your destiny here. Even though this is not stating that it's north node, I still feel like it's more so what you're headed towards, which would be your north node, which is a part of your destiny. Like I said, the yod is different in that sense, because the yod brings about challenges and things that can kind of distract you on that path, kind of veer you off. But um, you have a very special it's like, it's not like no one else is special, because anyone can have a yod in their chart and you can still have a very successful, abundant life, and you don't have any yods in your chart. Um, but it just means that when you have a yod, it's supposed to be the hand of God, the finger to God, the God's finger basically coming in and touching something in your life, you know. And like I said, whatever those planets are and the zodiac signs that those planets are in that yod is going to give you a heavy indication of a heavy indication of what's happening and where that's like going to be happening in your life. You know what I mean? What part and who's going to play a role and all that kind of stuff into your life. If you have a yod in your chart, which you need your birth time for, which you can go to astrocharts.com and get Astro Cafe, Ablabe, I think it is ablabe.com, and I mean, you can just Google free birth charts and you can find out. So, like I said, even if you don't have a yod, this is still saying that you have a destiny and a purpose for something that's calling you, for a path that you are headed towards, and it's completely different than what you've been doing. It's completely different than what you've done in the past. So, don't let your past hold you back. Don't worry about what people say. None of that. You and your loved ones are safe. This is Cancerian energy. So, yeah, you could be worried about your family, big Cancer, your mother, big Cancerian energy, feminine energy, the moon energy. Um, you know, you are good enough. And that is the full moon in Virgo. So, yeah, definitely realizing that you're worthy of your dreams coming true. You're worthy of your heart's desires, and you can expect very powerful change. This is a new moon eclipse. So, this is kind of like how you can picture the old and stagnant and negative energy getting eclipsed. Whatever fears that you've had in the past, all those things are getting eclipsed out of your life, and you're headed towards a new start. So don't let pride get in your way. And look at that here. We have Leo energy, and there we are with the Leo again. Look at that synchronization. Divine is amazing, right? Like, you can't say this stuff isn't real. You can't say this isn't real. I mean, these are different decks and it's similar energy that's coming out. So, a win-win outcome is in your forecast. So, you need to keep the faith. You need to stay, optimistic about how things are working out for you. You need to stay focused and keep your energy up, connect to your angels, connect to your guides, connect to all those things that feel right and good and well within of the love and light. And this is going to work out really beautifully for you. And I hope this helps. And stay tuned for more videos. If you're a Scorpio or if you're a Pisces, please stay tuned. I'm going to be doing some readings for you guys. Also, if you're an Aquarius, I'm going to be doing some readings for you guys as well. And for the earth sign Virgos, I'm going to do some readings for. So we're going to see what's coming up for you this month in November. So stay tuned. Peace, love, and blessings. Like, share, subscribe. Bye.